What if vehicles were finally introduced in the Division 3? It's a question that's been floating around the community for years now, and with the next game officially in early development, there's never been a better time to imagine the possibilities. Vehicles could be a game changer, especially if Ubisoft brings back a revamped version of survival mode, one of the most beloved and brutal experiences from the Division 1. But this time, with wheels. In the Division 1 and 2, vehicles were part of the environment, burned out, rusted, and lifeless, scattered across the streets as static symbols of the world's collapse. Players could interact with them in small ways, shutting doors, vaulting over hoods, using them for cover, but none were drivable or mobile. The only operational vehicles ever seen were helicopters, mostly used for story progression or extraction sequences. In a world where logistics and control are everything, the absence of usable ground vehicles always felt like a limitation of the engine or design rather than a choice. But what if that changes with the Division 3? Imagine vehicles not just as a way to get from point A to B faster, but as part of your strategy, your survival. This idea was explored in detail during the latest episode of the Tenacity podcast, where the hosts discussed a concept that's been gaining traction: the mobile bunker. Picture this. You're dropped into a freezing urban wasteland in a revamped survival mode. You start on foot, cold and under-equipped, scavenging meds and gear. But instead of fighting just for extraction, you're fighting to locate and secure a mobile bunker, a drivable, upgradeable lifeline. The mobile bunker could function as more than just transport. It might be a warm haven, a portable stash box, or even a mobile respawn and revive point. With custom modules, you could spec it for different roles: recon drones, armor plating, mounted defenses, or crafting stations. It becomes your home base on wheels, and in a survival setting, that could completely redefine how players approach exploration and combat. And this isn't just about convenience. Introducing vehicles into a PvEvP survival setting opens the door to deep tactical play. Fuel becomes a limited resource. Vehicles can be disabled, hijacked, or stolen. Hostile factions may try to block or sabotage your route. And in a mode like survival, where scarcity and tension are everything, the risk-reward balance skyrockets. Do you leave your bunker hidden and proceed on foot, or risk parking it near a high-value zone for easy fallback? Do you hoard resources to upgrade it, or gamble on better gear for your squad? It also fundamentally changes the map. Areas that were once unreachable or rarely visited could now play host to dynamic events, ambushes, or high-value loot zones. Players could modify their bunkers with snow tires or tank treads to traverse blizzards or debris-strewn zones. And for those who remember how punishing survival mode used to be, the ability to carry warmth, shelter, and firepower with you could be both a blessing and a target on your back. Now, take this one step further. Imagine a PvEvP scenario where only one squad can exfil with a fully upgraded mobile bunker. Other players could hunt them down, sabotage their escape, or even steal their ride. That's not just the Division anymore. That's Mad Max meets tactical RPG. Suddenly, it's not just about surviving the elements or fighting NPCs, it's about making strategic decisions under constant pressure. One of the most exciting possibilities is how a mobile bunker could act as a moving extraction point or forward operating base. Load it up with survival kits, weapon mods, and crafting tools. Customize its modules for your playstyle: offense, defense, recon. It could be the most innovative feature the franchise has ever seen, bringing together the survival tension from the first game with a whole new layer of strategic depth. Of course, this is all speculative for now. But if the team behind the Division 3 is looking to truly innovate while honoring the roots of the series, vehicles, especially in a survival mode, could be the bold step forward the franchise needs. Let us know in the comments what you'd want to see from vehicles in the Division 3. Would you want a mobile bunker? Should fuel, repairs, and customization be part of it? Would vehicles work only in survival mode, or should they be integrated into the entire open world? And most importantly, would you drive one straight into enemy territory or use it as your mobile fortress? Drop your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe to ManaWar Gaming for more Division content, theories, and breakdowns. a link to the Tenacity podcast. The mobile bunker is in the description. Definitely give it a listen if you want even more insight into what the future of survival mode could look like. Stay sharp, agents.